Flosstube. Welcome back. It is episode 56. Today is Wednesday, December 16th, 2020. And we're having some technical difficulties tonight. So I apologize if I'm looking at a different direction than what I normally would. But just bear with us tonight. You know, technology is so great. But thanks for coming back and joining us this week. If you're new here to our channel, welcome. We are the Steel City Stitchers, and we are four ladies from Pittsburgh, and we talk about cross stitch. So if that's your jam, welcome. You found the right place. So let's jump right in tonight with our best new thing that we do every week. And Erica, you are first tonight.
Ooh, I have one. I have a good one. Actually, it's a repeat one. My best new thing is, again, my dear husband, because he gave me a really cool new camera. And I feel super professional.
Yeah, what kind of camera is it?
It beats me, but it like.
Is it more
but it's fancy.
Is it for like photos or for video recording or what's it?
For this stuff. So I'm using it tonight, and it was supposed to be a Christmas gift, but yesterday I was like, I feel like I could have a better I would love it if I could have a better quality video. And he was like, hang on a second, I have something.
That's cool.
He's like, I wanted to give it to you early, but I told myself no, and then I changed my mind, so here it is. And I'm excited because there's like a light on it that I could turn on if I wanted to. I'm not using it right now, but so many features.
I think it's trying to focus on you. It keeps like going in and out, but the picture quality looks fantastic. So, I mean, it's working.
Okay. Sorry about the focusing thing then.
It's funny because mine does that. My phone does that a lot too. Like today I was trying to record a video with close up and it kept like going in and out. And it's so frustrating because I'm like, I don't know what you're trying to focus on right now. Just focus on me. Stop focusing on all these different things.
Right.
But it looks good. Looks really good.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm excited for you. Erin, what's your best new thing this week?
Well, the snow is pretty fun. We did end up getting a ton like we were hoping for, and that's been a fun day for us. I don't know how many inches we've gotten, but it's a lot. It's a lot.
Yeah.
And then tonight so far.
What was that?
We've gotten at least 8 or 9 so far.
I think so. I mean, way more than I was expecting.
100%.
And it's still like really fast. But the other thing that happened was tonight I don't know what clicked, but all of a sudden little Bean took like 6 steps in a row and I was able to get it recorded.
Yay!
Yeah.
It was a very exciting night in our house.
That's so cute.
Oh, you must be so proud.
I literally just started bawling, and if I think about it too hard, I'll start crying again. It was a big moment because that honestly, it's just like crawling. We were like, she's never gonna do this.
Oh.
Yeah. I know we were just talking, wasn't it last week we were talking about this?
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, she made up her mind.
Oh, I love
Maybe she heard your video.
That could be it.
My best new thing this week, it's my first full week off of school. I got my final grades today. I got all A's.
Yay!
I kind of knew that that's what I was going to get just because I obsessively tracked my grades throughout the semester, but it was still nice to see it on my official transcript. So
awesome.
So definitely put in a lot of hard work this past semester and it paid off. So I'm very excited about that. And I am just living life this week. I'm just doing whatever I want, getting up whenever I want, stitching all day. It's been great. So I'm very, very excited for the semi-retired life. All right, Jody, what's your best new thing this week?
So, just like a couple minutes ago, Stella lost another tooth.
Whoa! What?
Her second top one's like hanging by a thread. I think it's coming out tomorrow, but she lost a bottom one tonight.
Yay.
And I was more excited than she was because I stitched them like Tooth Fairy door hangers, and we haven't had a chance to use them yet. There's Hazel's right there. But yeah, tonight's the night, and I'm so excited. I gotta remember. Tooth Fairy, move the damn elf. It's too much. It's too much.
It is too much.
And I'm
No,
like,
that's why we don't do the elf. The pressure of the elf is so high.
That's why my sister put hers in quarantine for 2 weeks.
yeah,
Nice.
it's not good. So, and I'm wearing a new hoodie tonight. This is from Kristen. I'm obsessed with it. I love it.
I saw that sweatshirt design on Etsy. I can't even tell you the store that I bought it from, and it doesn't matter because I'll never buy anything from them again because it took me way too long to get it. I'm very upset with Etsy in general right now, and not Etsy, but some of the people that I purchase things from on Etsy. And but I saw that sweatshirt design, and I'm like, I know who would appreciate a good gray sweatshirt with a skeleton drinking coffee on it. Jody. So happy belated birthday, Jody.
I love you. I love it. Everything. I posted in my stories. If you guys didn't see it, Kristen got me, like, it was like a box of my favorite things. Gray hoodie, beer, the world's biggest bag of gummy bears, the world's biggest bag of sour worms. Like, doesn't get any better.
Listen, I told you there's that place in the strip, the candy store down there.
Yes.
And I'm walking around and I'm buying all these like little individual bags of gummy bears. And I'm like, this is so stupid. I was like, where are your sour candies? She points me in this direction. I'm like, I don't want little bags. And then I look over and I'm like, wait a second. There's a whole freaking wall of 5-pound bags of everything. 5-10-pound bags. I'm like, there's gummy bears, there's sour worms, there's like peach rings, there's all this stuff, and it's like all in these giant bags. And I'm like, why didn't that lady tell me all these bags were over here?
Giant.
Yeah, so I was like, I'm putting all these little ass bags away. Give me them big ones. So yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Happy birthday. Okay, so tonight we're going to start with haul and stitchy kindness. So Erica, you go first.
I will. Let's see. I got a couple of things actually. I'd like to show them to you. First of all, I'm like have stuff everywhere. I feel like I'm crazy. This little hoop is one that I got like from a box of stuff I think like a neighbor gave me. It's a Boy brand hoop, Boye. And I don't know what it is about it, but I really am into it. So I was like, oh, I need more of these because I really like them. And I don't think they make them anymore. So they're considered vintage. So I went on Etsy though, and I found someone who was selling these 6-inch ones. And
Ooh,
I bought them, and I'm really excited to use them. And it was a little thrill.
that's exciting.
And yes. And then, Erin made me a needle minder and a sticker and sent this to me. Can you see these things? I don't know. The light is making it hard. But it's a bridge. It's a Pittsburgh bridge. And I got from Jody, my Flosstube It needle minder. So good. My child asked me what it said, and I was like, "Yeah, don't worry about it. It's fine." So that's not
You
leave
don't
that
have to
one
worry
out.
about that.
Right. He's learning to read, so I probably can't let him see it. And then, Erin also gave me a beautiful mug with that stuff that is downstairs. So I can't show it to you, but it was lovely.
The big mug? I love the
Yeah.
big mug. Yes.
Yeah, look at this thing.
You guys, I saw them, and after our conversations about big mugs, I was like, well, I can't not get these for the girls.
I
It's
mean,
so nice. Mine says home for the holidays, and it has like little deer on it, and it looks sort of like it's stitched. It's really beautiful, and it's really cute. And Erin, I like it. Thanks. My husband saw it, and he was like, whoa, that's really big. I'm like, I know, isn't it great? He's like,
It's like a half a
where are
pot
we
of
gonna
coffee.
put it
Okay.
into in the cupboard? I'm like, I don't know. We're gonna figure it out though.
I thought it would be like a good, like for soups too. Like it's a good
Yeah.
soup mug.
Ooh, for sure. For sure. Let's see. I also recently acquired from my friends the Pumpkins the Animal Almanac kit that I've been thinking about, and I was talking with Amanda, and she sent it to me, as well as this needle minder.
Talking to Amanda.
Talking
No
to him.
big deal.
She just sent it to me.
Well, okay,
I love it.
I will address that momentarily. My
Oh.
my final thing from haul is that I got this beautiful project bag.
Whoa! Look at that fabric. Wait, that fabric. I know that fabric. Oh, I know both of those fabrics.
I got so excited. I didn't know this was on the back, and I was like, oh my gosh, because it matches the pillow you made me.
Uh,
But this is from the Bobbin Jar on Etsy. There's a little jingle bell on the pole, which is so cute. Her stuff is really lovely. She has some sewing patterns that I've bought from her as well. Her name is Anne. And she sent this really nice thing of like little extra stuff, like a tea bag and a little skein of 321, which was really nice. And then she made a little pin cushion that matches the project bag.
Yeah,
Is
she
that
did.
not the cutest?
Ever.
So sweet. And I don't know, she's really lovely. I follow her on Instagram, and she always has really like sweet posts, and she makes cute things. So yay, that's the Bobbin Jar on Etsy. Yeah, I think that's all the stuff that I got for haul. We did get some mail recently. I can talk about that now if you want.
Yeah.
Okay. We got there's nothing, let's see. We got a card from our friend Eva, the Christmas card.
Hi,
Hi,
Eva.
Eva. Thanks for the sweet note. And then we got a big package from our friend Heather, who lives in Alberta, Canada, and she sent us Canadian candies, and there's a couple of bags of tea in here,
Ooh.
and a little magazine and a Christmas card, and it was super lovely. So thank you, Heather. I still
nice.
have to
What
get
kind of tea?
the one that I had was a chai and a classic chai, and then a wild sweet orange. But I know Jody got something different, so the two of you that don't have yours yet may also have something different. I don't know.
I got
Oh.
s'mores.
What did you have?
Tea?
Chai s'mores.
Yee, that sounds amazing.
That
Like a
sounds really
cinnamon s'more. Oh,
Would be good.
Wowie.
Yes.
yum.
Yeah. So thank you, Eva and Heather, for sending us that really nice stuff. It's an interesting time at the post office right now. But thankfully, I am friendly with the clerk that works there. So when we get packages in our PO box, they put the slip in, and so I get it, and I go wait in the line to like claim the package. But he always sees me, and he's like, "Hey," and he runs and grabs it and like puts it on the counter, which is so.
Oh, how nice.
That's so nice.
I think it's because he and my child bonded about Star Wars, and that might be why he's nice to me. But whatever.
And whatever it takes.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. So
I went to the post office today and it was not a pleasant experience. So
Not with the worker. It was just with the
the
customer.
worker was so kind. She was like, I mean, just above and beyond, this really nice, genuine woman. And it was an older lady, and she was mad that we had to wait. There was
Shocking.
clearly somebody in line doing something weird, like that she needed extra help with. Anyways, we waited maybe 10 minutes,
oh,
and she was
that's not long
awful
at
to her.
all.
She didn't even say goodbye. She just left.
I don't like people.
She was. I was like, all right, you didn't deserve that, is what I told her.
I'm glad you were there
Rude.
to like make her feel better.
I hope I helped. I felt really bad.
Well, you were kind to her, so I'm sure that helped, right? Like not
Yeah.
everyone sucks, so that's good.
Oh, 'tis the season for people
Yeah.
to be terrible.
It was one of those ralliers too. She kept trying to rally everybody that was like, we were kind of in a separate room at one point because they're only allowed 3 people at a time. And she was trying to rally everybody about how mad we were. And I was just like, it's not a big deal.
She's
Listen,
trying to like revolt.
Yeah, she was trying to start like a revolution in the post
She
office.
I was like, what is the point of this? What are you in a hurry to go do? It's gonna snow all day. Like, you're gonna go home and watch TV. Calm down.
Well, and you have every other day to go and do it. So
Yeah.
Shush. Your shit will get there by Christmas. Okay, calm
Well,
down.
just choose kindness. That's all I'll say.
That's right.
Mhm.
It's hard. It's hard for some people. Okay. Erica, is that all you received this week?
Yes. Yeah.
Great. All right, Erin, what did you get?
So I only have one, and I did show it in my my little video, but I don't know how many people are watching that, so I'll show it real quick. It was from Pumpkin Creek Primitives. So don't forget to check her out on Etsy because she is amazing. She sends like a little extra stuff with your package. So Jody and Kristen will be getting these stickers. What are they from? Are they from something I should know?
The Nightmare
The
Before
Nightmare Before
Oh,
Christmas.
yeah, I've never seen that. Okay.
What?
You need to. What, Aaron?
Even Erica's seen it. Come on.
It never interested me.
Oh,
Oh, it's
I
so
watched it
cute.
Halloween and Christmas. That's how much of it. I just can't get enough.
Our neighbor has a blow up of whatever the like Santa skeleton is. They have it too because Ari is always like, "What is that?" I'm like, "It's from a movie."
Well, I have a neighbor too that has one. Like if you're going down the main road, like if you're going the back way to go home,
Yeah.
there's somebody on the right hand side, but they have Jack as Santa, and then they have the skeleton dogs that are pulling the sleigh.
Oh my gosh, that's
Yeah, it looks really cute.
We just watched The Grinch on repeat, the newer one. That's all we watch.
that's a cute one.
So it also came with unicorn poop and hot chocolate,
That's awesome.
which is just marshmallows, but super cute. And my daughter's very pumped about that.
Which
And
I
the
do like
pattern
how
I
at the candy shop downtown you can buy an entire bag of Lucky Charms marshmallows. So
Yeah.
if you just want the marshmallows, you can just get the marshmallows.
It hurts my teeth to just think about. I don't know why. Like the chewing of it, maybe.
I don't know. I would eat those in a bowl of cereal, no problem.
I'd put it in milk. Yeah, that's a good thought.
Like, yeah, like with milk, I would eat it with a spoon.
Mhm.
It's probably
So the pattern I got was this bad boy.
Mm. Yay!
So right? You
That's
can't
really
really see,
cute.
but there is purple in there, and there's other colors than green. But I liked that she was a redhead, so she can be my
Yeah.
little Ellie. I'm gonna call her Ellie.
Oh, that's cute.
That's really
And
nice.
that's RETM. If anyone's interested, it just got released.
So far we have the Gobble Couple. We have the Patriotic that Jody bought for me. We have Frankenstein.
Yeah.
And Elvira. And those ones.
And this.
So we're missing the bunnies
Mm-hmm.
and the Santa. We don't
And
have
the Bonnie and Clyde.
and Bonnie and Clyde.
I was waiting till next year to do the Santa. I had too much Christmas this year.
I agree, but that Santa one is so cute. Those bunnies are cute too.
I mean, you know we're gonna get that before Easter.
And can you buy them though? Because I'm not allowed to buy them.
Yeah, don't worry, I'm on it, girl. I gotcha.
Totally kidding.
She's gonna send me the link tomorrow on Etsy, I'm sure.
Can you please buy this for me? I'm not allowed to.
I'm not allowed to buy it, but I can give you the money and you can buy it.
If you give me the patriotic one, I think that's a fair trade. I'll finish this one and give it to you, and you finish that one. It's fair trade.
Deal.
Done.
Super deal. Okay, I received the most special gift this week. I did buy something last week that I forgot to show on our video. I can't show it because it's on my iPad. Actually, let me see if I can pull it up on Instagram. So, you know, our friend Catherine Paper Crane, I'm going to start something that's called Catherine Made Me Do It. Catherine Made Me Buy It is going to be my new segment. because she knows me and she sends me shit that she knows that I'll buy because I have no willpower. Now, this was prior to me making the announcement that I was going to stop buying things. So I can't be too mad at myself about this, but let me see if I saved it. It was a new patriotic pattern from Sub Rosa Designs. Is it Sub Rosa Designs? It's a patriotic 4th of July. Oh, I can find it on Etsy. Anyhoozle, it's super cute, and it is, I love how European designers do patriotic, like 1776. Like clearly it's for an American customer base, but I love that they do it. So let me find it here. If I can't find it, it's no big deal. Oh, here we go. It is from Sub Rosa Designs. And it's called Patriotic. It's a whole series. So this one is number 6. And it is the 4th of July.
Ooh,
What it looks like.
that's cute.
So it has
Yeah.
a lot of these like little star patterns in it. The flag, it says 4th of July, and then it has like this bunting at the top and at the bottom. So I purchased it, super excited for that because I'm running out of patriotic stuff to stitch on. So between this and the gobble couple, the patriotic couple, I mean, then I'll have plenty of patriotic stuff to stitch on. Then
How are you running out, though? How are you running out?
of the patriotic stuff because I keep finishing it. So I need to have like at least 4 or 5 whips going of patriotic stuff at all times. You guys know me. But then I did receive from Jody, I did receive the best ornament on the planet. And I know the girls have not
I
received
mean,
it.
I beg to differ about best on the planet because
No. You have not seen this one yet to make that judgment. But could you die?
it is very good. It's amazing.
Look at that raven.
God.
Look at this skull ribbon. Look at those roses and the polka dots. It has
I love
the
that you
rose.
just were like, I make these now.
Look
Right?
at this
Like,
little
all of a sudden.
RIP coffin, and then at the top, more roses. This is on my horror tree. So this is hanging on my Pennywise tree. I have hand-painted Pennywise ornaments from the movie It, but they're not from the movie. They're from the original mini-series. And then this is on there now too, which has inspired me to do an entire horror tree next year. And Jason said he will buy me another 7.5-foot Christmas tree.
Yes.
And it will be completely covered in Halloween and horror themed ornaments. I'm so excited. So Jody, thank you for being my gateway drag.
I'm so excited. So a lot of that stuff was stuff that we got from Sandra.
Yes.
So
Oh.
little charm. That ribbon, I was like, when I got it from her, I'm like, this is so awesome. What am I gonna do with this? Like, I was dying to find something to do with it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm so excited that I found something to do with it. Like, so.
And then Jody's so creative. She actually took this design from a Night Spirit Studio. It's a larger pattern. And then she just pulled out the center, and then she added this red border around it.
So good.
Jody, you're amazing.
It's so good. So thank you, Jody. I love it.
You're welcome.
I love it so much. So that's all that I received. And then Jody's going to do hers, and then we're going to open our day 8 Hanukkah gifts because y'all are going to see this on day 8. So Jody, what did you buy or receive this week?
Okay, so I got my needle minder from Erin, which is my little Pittsburgh. I should have taken it out of this thing. I'm so stupid.
I'm right there with you.
Oh, I also got my sticker.
Sticker, yep.
Hold on. Let me show you my.
You
Sorry,
get.
it's on my new journal.
I like it. I like it there. That's cute.
Love that one.
And I'm using my needle minder. It's on my stand, but oh, I love the sticker so much.
I got a card in the mail from, this is like the nicest. Okay, so this is from Amy Mills. She won some fabric way back when. I don't know when. But I get this card in the mail, and it basically says, I know it's your birthday coming up. Happy birthday. I received your fabric a long time ago. I was writing Christmas cards, and I just couldn't leave you out because I love your fabric. Like, how sweet is that?
So sweet.
That's awesome.
The sweetest thing. So, Amy, thank you. That totally made my day. And the front of the card is it looks stitched, and it's adorable. Like, I kind of want to stitch that.
That's
That's
cute.
cute. You could.
So cute. I know. And then the other day, I went and spent a couple hours at Kristen's house, and we were farting around on the sewing machine while Kristen was. And can I show this ornament, or are you gonna? Okay, so these are probably gonna be in her finishes, but we were like working on these, and like I've had like a bottle of champagne, and we're just like out 2 bottles.
Oh no.
And so we finish this ornament. Well, Kristen finishes it, and she's just like, "All right, well, Merry Christmas," and like gives it to me. I was like, "What? Like I can take this home?" So here's a little, and you guys remember when she finished this, but
So cute.
has a little jingle bell on it.
I love that.
And
Okay,
Perfect.
the felt tree in the back was totally Jody's idea, though.
no, she told me to cut out a tree, and I was like, okay.
Well, because, okay, so Jody and I worked really hard on trying to figure out how to make these round, which I'll talk about when we get to finishes on how we did it. But I think we cracked the code.
I think so too, because round as a mother, like so round, and it's stiff, and it's like, it's good.
Like
And
this
the
thing,
bell jingles, and I can't wait to put it back on my tree because it was on my tree, and I took it off for this. So
my
thank you.
mom's getting the lumpy one, but she doesn't care.
She doesn't care.
I was like, Mom, I have an ornament for you. It's kind of lumpy. She's like, I don't care. I'm like, okay,
That's
cool.
cute.
Yeah. Anyways, so then I got my red envelope from Heather. Thank you. And I just have to say, if you guys bought these are Smarties, but they're chocolate Smarties. So I grew up on these because my parents are from South Africa, and these are like their M&Ms. Like we get M&Ms like on the reg. This is like their version of M&Ms. And when you think Smarties, you think like the pasty, like fruity things in a roll.
Mhm.
Different. Enjoy, ladies, because Heather, this is amazing. Like I'm so excited about eating. My dad might steal them.
Yeah, he might. You might have to give him kids.
They're so good. They're so good. They're like a different version of M&Ms.
Nice.
So, yeah. And then I got some teas also. I got chai s'more, and I got the wild sweet orange. So I'm super excited to try those. And there's some other like candy canes and goodies in here with a cute card. So thank you. And then the last thing I got was when I was at Kristen's, we were talking about these ornaments that I have been making. And I was like, yeah, it's kind of hard, like finding scrap pieces of fabric and, different things to like accent. And she was like, oh, come here. Like I'm drowning in fabric now.
I'm like, honey, I have a whole drawer full of scrap fabric.
That's awesome.
Just go
She
shopping.
like opens this drawer and she's like, here, just take what you want. And I sat there and folded scraps of fabric for probably an hour and made a giant pile, and then I left with it.
Yeah, but see, the thing is that those pieces that she uses for these ornaments, they're small.
They're little.
So I can't use them to make pillows, obviously, but I don't want to throw them away because I'm kind of a fabric hoarder now. And so
Ooh,
like, yeah.
Jody, that's cute.
Like that cute little skeleton one.
Cute.
So, yeah, if anyone needs scraps of fabric, you know, Erica, if you ever need to add scraps to your pile, maybe we can swap scraps. How about that?
Oh yeah, that might work.
That might be
So
better.
thank you, Kristen. I'm very excited about that. And we'll be making more ornaments because now I have you guys like stuff.
Ooh,
Remember, guys, this was the blood spatter fabric.
That's from your box.
right.
That
What was I
teeny
supposed to
tiny.
do with that? What was I supposed to do with that?
Make an ornament.
Evidently.
Are you going to show the other ornaments in your finishes?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so she did make some other ornaments, but we'll wait till finishes.
All right. That's it. That's all I got.
All right. So
And
let's
then
talk
not-
about.
Aaron.
And now she's drinking out of her giant mug. Do you have beer in there?
No, it's tea, ass.
Oh. Thought she would have poured a Guinness in there, people. Sorry. Okay. Listen, I wouldn't put it past you.
No, that's actually a good idea.
All right, let's talk about finishes, shall we?
Are we going to do?
Oh my God, Hanukkah! Ah!
And I need to open my, this one too.
Oh my God.
So
All right,
many
let's do that
things.
now. Okay, let's do our Hanukkah first, and then Erin can open her Advent gift. Okay, so today is day 8 for the Hanukkah gifts, and I do have to admit that I already opened mine.
Ooh, yay! Looks so cute. Ooh, and we get floss. It's colors.
We got blue and white.
So cool. Thanks, Jody.
Thank you, Jody. Jody, these have been amazing. Thank you
so
so
glad.
much.
I'm so happy. That makes me happy.
It's so funny because the two things I do every morning, well, I have for the past 8 days, is I watch Erin's video,
Mhm.
and then I go and open my Hanukkah gift. So I'm really sad that Hanukkah is over. So, but happy Hanukkah, Jody. Thank you.
Happy Hanukkah.
Thank you guys. I'm so glad that we did that. That was fun watching you guys open them.
Oh, so exciting. Love it.
Fun.
All right, Erin. Oh,
Let's
I think it's fabric. I think that's what's in all of these type bags.
this bag
Day 17. It is. Ooh. It kind of matches my shirt again. How do they keep doing?
How do you know?
You'd think that I knew. All right, let's see what it is. It is. Well, I'm going to say it wrong. Wichelt, Wichelt. Did I say that right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Wichelt. It's 28 count Venetian stone linen. Was chosen by Tiny Modernist for her design, and it's 28 count.
Oh my God, there's a tiny
Wow,
modernist.
that. Pretty. It's a big piece.
Ooh.
So exciting.
Oh my God, but now we have a spoiler that we know that Tiny Modernist is going to be in your box.
We did know that.
Oh, you did?
Oh.
Yeah, and Michelle Bendy's gonna be in there too.
Oh my gosh.
Those are
Oh.
spoilers from like early in, like before I ordered. As soon as I saw Tiny Modernist was in the box, I'm like, yeah, all right, I'm getting it.
100%.
So my tea was supposed to be the Amy Tea House green tea. It smelled and tasted like foot. I'm sorry, whoever made this tea and put that in there, like
That's so frustrating.
the other teas have been amazing. But this one I can't drink. If
Girl.
anybody wants them, you can shoot me. I'll put it in an envelope and send it to you if you're interested.
If Erin's
Yes.
raving review of it, that it smells
I
and
know.
tastes like feet.
Anyone wants a foot tea?
If you like green, like maybe it's a green tea thing, and I'm just not. I don't like it. It's not my thing.
The green tea.
So my tea for tomorrow, is another one, but it's Earl Grey, so I know I'll like it.
Mhm.
It's Agatha Christie, and there's like a little knife, bloody knife. Can you see it?
Nice.
Oh my God, that's adorable.
But surely for the tea you love, you have to pay some price.
So
Those
cute.
are
They are fun. I bought them more for the novelty of what was on the tea bag. And I just hoped that the teas didn't suck. So out of all of them, if one of them sucked, I'm happy with that.
That's where I'm at with it, Kristen. And honestly, the first one was so good that I want to order more just for that tea. Like, it was delicious. And I found out you can order it on Amazon. It was a very yummy tea. So I'm fine with the fact that it's green. I knew it was going to be iffy, but I'll like tomorrow.
I mean, I would feel the same way about green. I mean, I'm never a big fan of green tea.
I like a good, like a gunpowder green. The ones that because those are very light.
Yeah.
But this is a green.
No, thanks.
That's all right. But yay for this.
That's awesome. Yay to beautiful fabric. And it's gray and it's going to have a tiny modernist pattern on it. What could be better? What could be better? All right, now we can talk finishes. Yes. Erica, do you have any finishes?
Sort of. Okay. Yes, I mean, yes. Okay. So I am making, I sort of forgot that Christmas is next week, so I feel like I'm a little bit behind on stuff. But I decided to make an ornament for my son's teacher and the student teacher in the classroom. And I stitched up this little teeny tiny penguin.
Look how cute.
He comes from a pattern by the Frosted Pumpkin called Snow Much Fun at the North Pole. And I just pulled him out. He's in like a little snow globe kind of scene.
I have that. I'm doing that for my 12 days.
Yes, this is the guy.
Yeah.
This is the guy. And so I'm going to my plan is to finish it in a 3-inch hoop, painted green, and then I'm going to put a little ribbon on it or something to make it an ornament. We'll see. It sounds like a great idea, and I hope that it happens. Otherwise, I don't know. But that's the only stitching finish. I have an almost FFO. I can show it to you now or wait until next week, but it's up to you.
Save it for next week.
All right, cool. It's an almost FFO because I ran out of time today. So it would have been an FFO.
That's okay. We'll save it for next week. We'll need content for next week.
Right.
Awesome. I love him.
Yeah, that's it. That's it.
Erin, did you have any finishes this week?
No, too many of these. This 12 days thing, man. You just get going and then it's like, all right, new project. So
I know. It's kind of rough. Which
Yeah.
I did make a change, which we'll talk about when we get to goals. I did make a change to my 12 days of stitching, Christmas stitching. Anywho, all right. So I had a couple finishes this week. I finished some needle minders. I left them all downstairs. I'm not about to go down and get them, but I did get the magnets for some pins that I had, including our elf themed pins. So all of those have been turned into needle minders. Erica did link the needle minder link for Amazon for the magnets in the description box. I also responded to a couple of emails about it as well because I forgot to put it in there last week. They're not ideal. So don't get too super excited about these magnets. I've been having a really hard time finding the exact ones that I used to have. These ones will work. The magnet just may not be as strong as what the other ones were. And it just has to deal with the thickness. So when you're looking for magnets, you're looking for them to be 10 millimeters or 1 centimeter by 3 millimeters thick minimum. The ones I found were 2. So they're not super strong, but they'll work. Especially if you put your needle on the back of your project. If you put it on the front, depending on the needle minder itself, you may have a hard time getting it to hold the needle as strongly as what you would want, but it'll hold it. That was a big tangent. Who cares? Anyway, it's linked. Then Jody and I finished the ornaments from the Christmas Bird Trio. These are by Luminous Fiber Arts. And then my mom has the Blue Jay because I finished the Blue Jay first. And remember, he was my lumpy. And the way that we finagled this, so I stitched it up, I cut, Marsha told me, sweet Marsha, she told me to trim the fabric after I stitched it down to the stitched line before I flipped it inside out. That kind of worked, but it was still lumpy. So then we were like, all right, let's fill it with a little bit of walnut shells. And then I spilled them all over the carpet. And that didn't work out so well. And then that still didn't work. So then what we did was, before we flipped it inside, right side out, so it was still flipped inside out, we took a piece of cording and we hot glued it in a circle shape on the inside of the ornament. And then we flipped the whole thing inside out. So this thing literally has like a skeleton.
That's
So
awesome.
it's not going anywhere.
Like a poodle skirt concept, like a hula hoop.
Yes.
Yeah, that's really cool.
So we were able to achieve the poofiness that I was looking for, the round shape. It's going to hold the shape. It's not lumpy. It looks great. And then on the back, we did a heart on this one, and then attached the little bell. So
I love it.
That's so
That's
cute.
great.
I love it. Those patterns too were so easy and simple to stitch. They took no time at all. So again, they're by Luminous Fiber Arts. Our friend Misty from State College. Then I finished one of my finishes this week for the 12 days of Christmas stitching was the Snow Village Iced Coffee Cafe. So that was on the docket for me to stitch, and I finished it. That is by Country Cottage Needleworks. And here's my finish.
Oh,
I love it.
cute.
That's nice. I like the
Oh,
pom-pom.
God, what is that on?
Oh,
So it's plaid on the back, and then I finished the snowflake stand too. Okay, so both of these are done.
Oh,
What?
Guys, easiest thing in the whole world. Okay, so took 2 pieces of foam core, put the cross stitch piece on one, took the other piece, put the plaid on it. I hot glued them together, and then I put the pom-poms on the seam, and then I
yeah,
put the
sure.
hanger in between.
That's awesome. What a good idea.
Genius.
That's brilliant.
Thank you. So these are going to hang on my like my little half table down in my living room, and or you could put them on a tree. They're kind of big. They're 4.5 by 4.5. That's how big I cut the squares to be. And then this was pom-pom trim that Jody picked up for me at Joann's. So it kind of looks like snowballs. So I
Yes.
Yeah,
thought that was good
it
for
does.
that. They're
That's
big and
perfect.
obnoxious, and I kind of like it. I love these obnoxious pom-pom trims. Like, look how big those are.
It looks so nice.
Thank you. So I did this today in probably 20 minutes because I knew I needed to have finishes for today. So I just slapped these puppies together. So super easy and quick, but very happy with how those turned out. All right, so those were my finishes. Jody, let's see yours.
All
I'm
right,
so
here
excited.
we go. You guys remember I finished my paper crane pattern,
Yes.
and I got my sewing machine working, and I made it into a pillow with Keith Morrison's face on it. And these are Dateline episodes. Episodes. Like, how freaking cool is
Where
that?
did you find this?
Okay, so this is a t-shirt that I
Oh,
got Etsy. So I bought the t-shirt and I was like, cool, I'll just cut it, right? And then I'll make a pillow out of it. And I bought the pillow form, and I was gonna go take it to Kristen today. And then we like had this crazy snowstorm. So last night I was like, I don't think I'm gonna come. And she was like, well, that's fine. Like, when do you want it by? And I'm like, well, I kind of wanted it for the video, but I'll wait. So she's like, well, you can do it. She's like, just get your sewing machine out and do it. And I was like, all right, I'll try. So I get my sewing machine out. It's already like threaded from something. I don't know what, but it was working. Okay. So obviously I like flip my sides together. I get it sewn and I have like, the bottom corner left. And I get my pillow in and I'm like, I'm not messing around with like zippers and shit. Like I'm not, this is never coming off. Okay. So I get like a needle and thread to go and sew it. And like, I know there's a method that you can use so that you can't see your seams or whatever. Like, I don't know. I know the method. I know that there is a method. I don't know how to execute the method. So it looked terrible. So I took it out and I was like, if Kristen can hot glue a piece of cord into an ornament, I could probably just hot glue this pillow shut.
She goes, will you judge me? I said, of course I will. What the hell did you do? She's like, I hot glued it. I'm like,
It's glued. You
The
can't
whole
stop.
way?
It's, it's fine. It's not going anywhere. It's not anything. It's fine.
Oh my God.
But it's fine. It's a pillow.
listen, it works.
I love it.
I
Yeah.
I'm proud of you. It looks great.
That's my
It
pillow.
looks wonderful.
Look at him. Look at him. He's amazing. So, anyways, that's never again. Never again. Anyway, last week when Kristen was talking about her lumpy round ornament, she was holding it at a certain angle, and it looked to me like from my angle that it was like round, like a ball. And so I get this bright freaking idea. I'm like, ooh, what if we made like ball ornaments? So I get online and I'm looking at all these like Martha Stewart tutorials, and you have to like cut your fabric a certain way. And I'm like, that's just like too much for me. So then I found this other idea that I was like, ooh, I'm going to try that. So as fast as I could, I stitched up these bees, and then I took my ass to Joann's to get fabric and styrofoam balls, and I made my first ornament.
So good.
So there's the bees, and then there's like some bee fabric and some pad, and then there's like a little flower on the bottom, and I just finished it with this pom-pom trim. Put a little rope on it with a little bow at the top, called it a day, okay?
So cute.
So easy, and I was like obsessed. So I took my ass back to Joann's to get more fabric, because at that point I was like, I gotta stitch the girls each an ornament. So I did Kristen's, which you guys saw, and then Erin.
You mean the best one ever?
Now, I didn't have a pattern for this. I was a little worried it wouldn't translate. So I had to ask Kristen, who also didn't know the logo. Then I had to Google if the Tigers were baseball or football. Also didn't know. So I got baseball ribbon. I don't know if you guys can see that, but there's baseball ribbon that I just layered on top of like navy ribbon. And then a little baseball. That's not coming through very well. There we go.
Oh yeah.
Love it.
I love
Then
it.
a baseball on the top. And then I just layered some ribbon for this has been hanging on my tree, Erin. So I'll break.
It's so good. Yay! Go Tigers.
And I went back to Joann's, and Erica, that sucks so bad. I stitched her up a little sewing machine,
Oh, so cute.
like the
So cute.
ever. And then I wanted this is the fabric that like inspired me. On a bigger scale, it's got like sewing machines and like measuring tapes and pin cushions, and on a smaller scale it doesn't quite translate as well, but there's like a bobbin of floss or like a spool of floss that I love, so I'm happy that came out. And then little buttons everywhere, which I'll take in a second, a bow on the top, and then just pom-pom trim that I used for the thing. Now, these are styrofoam balls inside, okay? the way that I did this, which everybody's asking for a tutorial, folks, it ain't happening. I suck at solo videos. I suck at tutorials. Not happening. Want to know how to do it? I'll tell you how to do it, but I'm not making a video. So I was digging the fabric into, that's kind of what you do. You like score the ball and you dig the fabric in. And it got like real funky right here. And I was like, so that's not looking so good. I'm like, ooh, what if I just stick a button over it? And then I was like, ooh, buttons all over would be so cute. So it ended up with buttons all over, which I love because it's just kind of very sewy-ish to me. So
I love it.
Yeah.
anyways, that's Erica's, and I'll bring yours to you tomorrow as well, as long as I can get out of the snow.
It's super cheerful, Jody. Thank you. I like it.
Those are my finishes. I'm
I
tired.
love it. Thank you, Jody.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Jody. Okay, so that's a lot of finishes. We had a lot of finishes this week. Very excited. All right, so let's get into whips because I know we've all been stitching like crazy. So, Erica, you're first.
Okay. So the first one I will show you is that little penguin that I made for the ornament. I'm also making a little sparkly snowman, and I don't know how well you're going to see him, but this is the sparkly snowman.
Yeah.
You see him?
Yeah.
And I don't know that I'm going to finish him in a hoop because I have this fabric here that's like sparkly snowflakes.
Ooh.
And
Ooh.
so I kind of want to put him, like make him a little pillow ornament instead of a hoop ornament.
Mhm.
Whatever. That's what I'm thinking right now. I just started him today and he's almost done because he's like very small. He's from Christmas on Gingerbread Lane from the Frosted Pumpkin, which I've yet to stitch, but I'm looking forward to stitch. And I just saw him. I like to, he has like earmuffs on and it's really cute. So I'll stitch him up. And then let's see. I also, oh, I just found a random needle, which is fine and normal. Stitched on Merry and Bright, the large one by the Frosted Pumpkin, and this is where I am.
That is so cute. I love that red text. It's like
It pops, right? It
in your
pops.
face.
Yeah. And I ice dyed this fabric. I started this one a couple years ago, so I've just been kind of like slugging along at it. But I think it's really adorable. And at this point, I really only have one other person all the way over on this end, and then like the border stuff. So there's not a ton left to do. It's just, I have a million other things I want to work on also. So I have to like meter it out.
You were working on that one. That you did that as a whip in your whip review on our very first Flosstube video. If anyone wants to go all the way back and watch episode 1, it is on there. Jody thought the designer's name was Marion Bright.
Yes.
I was like, Marion who? Like Marion. I'm like, why do I know I'm new to this, but like, why don't I know who Marion Bright? Kept talking about it. I'm like, who is this chick?
Marion Bright, Nice. Good cool girl.
Did it occur to me that you were stitching the words Merry and Bright?
Mm-hmm. It's true. It's true.
Marion Bright is a very stitch. I kind of want to use that. That might be my like handle if I start doing design.
Listen, I think you have to now.
I love that. Marion Bright, very like, oh, that's a stitcher, like for sure.
Yeah. All that Marion, she really gets going.
Marion, yeah.
Her needles are on fire. Anyway, I also started last week. Yeah, I don't think I had started when we filmed last time, right? I don't think so. Don't get your tinsel in a tangle from the Frosted Pumpkin.
So cute.
And I'm using the like Moulin Etoile, whatever, however you say it. I'm terrible. I'm gonna butcher it. Here in the tinsel, and then also that red is sparkly. I don't know if you can tell very well. But it's a little sloth, and he's going to be hanging on this part here, and super cute. I'm really excited. And one more, which I was working on while we were filming here, so he's in the hoop, but I'll take him out, is the Christmas parade from Trellis and Time. And I'm almost done with the little Christmas tree there. When I've done
killing it.
the two
You
little
are
elves.
Oh my God, it's so good.
It
It's
looks
so
great.
cute. I love it. It's really adorable. But I the Christmas wreath from the Frosted Pumpkin, that restart, this next clue comes on the 18th of this month, when the next few months are all the 20th. So I was assuming it was also the 20th, but I was wrong. So I only have a little bit more time, like 1.5 days until that drops again, and then I can get back to that project. So who
Nice.
knows what's going to happen around here? I don't know.
Change of plans.
Yeah. So that's my whip.
Very nice.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right. Erin, what you got, girl?
All right, I have a few. My first one was that Satsuma Santa. That's what it looks like. So I was able to get just the Santa done and his little bucket.
He looks great.
So cute.
Put it in. Cute. He looks good on that fabric, Kristen. That was an amazing choice. And I've got the, I have my knee. I gotta remember my needles on there. Oy. It's all the switching, like you're switching so fast between projects that you're like, where are all my needle minders right now? Where are my needles at? Ugh.
100%.
I don't love doing this many this quickly,
No,
even though it's my plan for Mania.
you have time to prepare for that.
That's true. The next thing I'm working on is Lindy Stitch's Mistletoe Loitering Society.
Love it.
I love that. It's so cute.
Look at how cute that. Look at the kitty
We need
cat.
we need to finish that one like that. Like I really
Oh,
like
I'm
the
in.
look. Yeah, I
Yeah.
really like the look of the
Bottom.
fabric at the bottom with that string of lace. I
Yeah,
think that's a
it's
great
really
look.
nice.
That is cool with me. I think that's beautiful. So I was able to get this much done on that purple.
Yeah.
Look at
Yeah.
that. Hey.
Look at him. I wasn't going to stitch him. I was going to finish filling, but he's just so cute.
I know. You kind of had to. I love his little feet.
And even the little, like, these guys on the side.
Yeah.
Really pretty. It's a very pretty pattern. It's cute. I'm excited to stitch the penguin, the giant penguin with the top hat.
Oh, and I love the little fish.
So cute. It's a good pattern. It's just bigger than you'd think. That's all right. Next up, 'Tis the Season, Little Dove. This is so Erica. This whole pattern screams Erica. So when I'm done with it, it's coming to you, girl. But all I have so far is the lady in the middle.
She looks great.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Cute.
She was quick. I just did her in a night. So I feel like I could finish it, but again. Now the consensus seems to be to stitch the snow at the bottom and the little snowflakes. What do you guys think?
I think definitely the snow on the bottom.
I feel like that too, but I agree about not stitching the popcorny crap at the top because that sucks.
Like, I don't even think that stuff at the top is going to come through. I don't think it's going to translate anyways.
If you
No.
don't stick snow on the bottom, they're all just going to be floating.
That's true.
Right.
All right, I'll
Right.
do this one at the bottom then. That's decided.
Boom. Choices made.
All right. My last pattern is. Oh my gosh, I just made a mess. Okay. My December Flip It by Lizzie Kate.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
I really want to get it done because it's almost not December. So I got that much done.
Oh, that looks great.
So I just need to do the skate and the, what is that? An ornament and then the border.
Oh, cute.
How many days do you have the full 2 days for that?
Yeah, today's day 1.
Oh.
And then I have tomorrow. The problem is there's a new Christopher Nolan movie that just came out. And we already had pre-ordered it. And we've been like we've had other things going on, so we've been saying we're going to sit and watch it. So I think I'm not going to have a stitching night tomorrow because you have to watch a Christopher Nolan movie. I don't know if you guys are Christopher Nolan fans. Inception, he did like the Dark Knight trilogy.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
What's the one with Leonardo DiCaprio where he's on the island, Shutter Island?
Yeah, that was good.
You have to watch a Christopher Nolan. Like things happen, so I can't be stitching. And they're like 3 hours long.
Oh boy.
So that's tomorrow.
Well, you'll be up till 2 a.m. today. Getting that.
I gotta get
Very nice progress though. December.
Thank you.
I can't believe we're almost done with our 12 days of stitching challenge.
Look at my scratch off, you guys. Look at how little is left.
It's so sad.
Very sad.
I know. It's so sad.
I'm going to have the post-Christmas blues. This has helped so much with COVID, like having something to look forward to and do, and it's going to hit hard when it's done.
Yeah, definitely having our stitch challenge too has kept me motivated and given me stitching to look forward to as well. So you don't feel like you're just like stuck doing the same thing. All right, so my whips this week. So winter warmth, I started our last video, and then I had another day to stitch on that one. And now I can't find where I put it. Una memento. Oh, here it is. Okay. I didn't make much progress on this one. But this is by Little Dove Designs. This is Winter Warmth. This is stitched on that mint silk weaver, which it's not a bad fabric to work on. It's a little too soft for my liking. Maybe that's why I'm not liking this pattern so much, because I don't feel like my stitches are looking as nice as what I would normally want them to. But I'm making slow progress. I got a couple more of these finished, and then I got this border line done.
That color combination is like my favorite. It's so pretty and happy.
Pink and mint green, that screams Erin.
It's so pretty.
It is pretty. It is a really cute pattern. It's just, I'm slugging along on it. So I did 2 days on that. And then on Friday the 11th, I had a new start, and it was Hare's Christmas by Plum Street Sampler. And these are my little bunnies in the sleigh with the reindeer. Okay, look at their little hats. I can't even handle my life. Guys, I could not stop with this one. Okay, could not stop. It's on Jody fabric. It's on a gray Jody fabric.
Oh my God.
Oh my goodness.
That fabric, Jody. Oof. Good.
So the sleigh is done.
So nice.
The bunnies
Look
are
at that
done.
middle.
Look at that sleigh.
Ugh. The middle of that sleigh is like perfection.
I love this so much. I could not stop stitching on it. Like, I love it. It was an easy pattern to stitch. The colors are gorgeous. The fabric was gorgeous. Like, when you just have one of those patterns, man, you just can't stop.
Can you show the pattern again? What is the rest of it?
So
Okay, so you have the guy to do.
I just have the reindeer to do.
Wow.
It won't take me that long at all. So I'm hoping to get some more time on him before the end of the month. But when we talk about goals and plans, he makes an appearance again. So I'm excited because I really want to finish that one. So I had 2 days working on him, and then I had 2 days to work on Snow Village, my iced coffee shop. I finished those. And then yesterday I started. Oh, actually, I finished Snow Village in 1 day. So then I had a free day to stitch what I wanted. So I decided to start a new pattern. And if y'all have been watching, or if you watch Kansas City Girl in a Colorado World, she came out with her Holiday Trio. And it's 3 patterns that all deal with Christmas sayings with the word gay in it. And she designed them with a 12 gloss. So they are all sparkly, and they are so happy and so bright. And I can't show you the pattern because I have it on my iPad, but here's the progress that I made. Again, using the same Jody fabric. I just
Whoa, you got far.
Wow.
and I love it. It's so
You're almost
sparkly.
done.
It says holiday greetings and gay happy meetings. And then it has
So
these
cute.
little the little lights, the little ornaments, I should say. So making good progress on that. But all three of the patterns are super cute. And you can get them on her Gumroad if you go to her Instagram page. Gumroad, again, is a free site, but I made a donation to her for the patterns to put towards her big donation that she's making to an organization that helps the LGBTQ plus community. So it's for a good cause. And they're the cutest patterns. And like the whole pattern is stitched in sparkle floss. Okay, no problem. Then
Wonderful.
I started Christmas birds. This is a pattern by Sub Rosa Designs on, and this was out of the 2020 Winter Punch Needle and Primitive Stitcher magazine. And let me show you what that looks like. I did take a picture of it. I planned, not knowing that I was going to be using my iPad, but this is what it looks like.
So good.
And it only uses 4 colors, so I was like, hell yeah, I'll do it. And I made good progress. So I'm
Yeah, you did.
back in. I got the little house done, and then I just have to finish the snow and the trees and some snowflakes. So today's my last day of working on it, though. So, and then I did change my plans for the rest of the month. So we'll talk about that when we get there. So those were my whips.
Nice.
Jody, what did you stitch on this week?
I have 2. One of them I'm going to wait till next week, though, because it won't make sense until I get what I'm waiting for from Etsy, which is probably never coming. But anyway.
Let's not even talk about Etsy.
I'm still working on this guy. I know it's so tiny and I should have done, but then I got distracted with ornaments from On the Rocks. And I got my little bird done.
Oh my God, he's so cute.
It's cute. Look at that little leg. Totally got attitude.
He's like,
So the more and more this sits, the more that coffee stain is getting like darker. So
Ooh.
Nice.
I'm excited. So I just have the letters left. And then Kristen just inspired me. Maybe I'll try to do this on like a square hangy thingy.
do it. Let's do it.
I mean, he's tiny. This one's finished. I think this is like a mug rug.
Oh, we could also
Oh.
Cute. I think that's such a great idea. If you put a piece of vinyl over it.
Oh yeah, you could.
Oh,
I
yeah, good call.
I ain't sewing it. No.
I don't know how to
I mean,
sew
you
mine.
can if you want, but
I don't know how to do that.
I'm doing it. So yeah, he'll turn into something that's hot glued.
Oh my God.
I messaged the girls earlier today and I was like, why is there hot glue on everything all the time? Everything.
Oh boy.
So they said, yeah. All right. Jody, what else did you stitch? Anything?
That's it. I stitched my ornament stuff. That's what I worked on most of the week.
Awesome. Before we get into our winners for our giveaway, which guys, you guys left the nicest comments about your favorite Steel City Stitchers moment. I think the consensus was our Friendsgiving box episode was the favorite. But there were some funny ones in there. Like when you guys were introduced to Oscar, there was one with Jody when she made her inappropriate comment about a box. Just great stuff. So thank you for everybody that left a comment. And it was really nice to see how much, and like all the nice things that were said around what your favorite episode was. So it really meant a lot. So we love you guys. Let's talk about real quick for promos, I know that we talked a little bit last week, but again, all of our promos are listed in the bottom. So we have the Caterpillar cross stitch. If you want to buy the full kit or the pattern for the Made to Create sale that comes out in January, you can still do that. You can still use Erin and I's code. That is linked in the description box below.
If you bought the full kit, it's coming from England. So like I would just say, please be patient. It's going to take extra time.
Do not email Sally and complain. I'm just saying. Like, it's royal mail. We have no control over it. It's customs in the United States. It's during a pandemic. Let's all be patient. We will get them. We'll get them. She messaged me last week asking if I got mine yet. And I'm like, nope. I'll let you know when I get it. So just be patient. I agree, Erin. Let's be nice to the mail people, please. I don't want to hear any nightmare stories about you guys being mean to the mail people. Or Sally. Don't beat her up. It's not her fault. Black Needle Society. You can still do your 5% off on your first bi-monthly subscription sign up with the Black Needle Society using Steel City 5. That's linked below. And then we have, and then real quick before I let Erica talk about her frosted pumpkin stuff, do not forget that we are going to be having a holiday hangover sale that starts the day after Christmas. So if you recall, we are doing the Autumn Lane Stitchery. We're doing the Autumn Town pattern. That is going to be Jody and I. Jody, you're doing it. And Matt, our friend Matt, NBC Stitcher. And I know a bunch of people have reached out and said that they were doing it and they were getting it all kitted up. So please join us for that sale that starts the day after Christmas. I'll talk about it again next week, but it's going to be #holiday hangover sale. So, Erica, why don't you talk about the frosted pumpkins? Do you have any updates on them?
Well, I have some news. I'm going to try to get through this while I'm still breathing. I'm super, super excited. If you are on the Frosted Pumpkins email list, an email came out on Friday, and I saw it, and like I knew that it was coming eventually, but I was still like freaked out. So I am the pumpkin's pal, which is crazy. And
like officially.
yeah, like they sent out an email, said meet our pumpkin pal, and here I am. I talked with Amanda last week. Amanda and Ashley are the two people behind the Frosted Pumpkin, and I talked with Amanda for about an hour. We had a Zoom call, and we just like chit-chatted and talked about stuff, and I'm gonna be doing maybe some things like unboxings. I'm gonna give like sneak peeks and clues. I'm gonna share pictures of my stitching, which is mostly always Frosted Pumpkin anyway. So I feel like I'm just like their hype woman. I think that's what's happening.
Doesn't matter.
So
this is amazing.
They're so lovely, and they're so nice and genuine, and I really enjoyed talking with Amanda, and I'm really excited to work with them and just like be excited about Frosted Pumpkin all the time.
We're
I'm
so
really
excited for Erica and happy for this endeavor that she is embarking on with the Frosted Pumpkin and how it will help the Steel City Stitchers. And more importantly, Erica, she deserves this 1,000 billion %. And we are so excited.
Thank you. So she's gonna like be giving me things like in exchange for talking about them. So a lot of the stuff that I'll talk about may have come to me for free. And then I'll just like talk about it, but I would be buying it anyway. Like I would be buying it anyway.
100%.
So that's what's happening. Which I guess is a good segue into talking about our ginormous giveaway.
Yes,
right?
Before we talk about our giveaway, let's talk about stitchy plans.
Let's do it.
So next week of stitching, we're still doing the 12 days of Christmas stitching. That's still going on. So Erica, what is your stitchy plan for the foreseeable future?
My stitchy plan. I just finished the little elf guy and the tree next to him in the Christmas parade. So I'm going to put those to the side for now. I want to work on the tinsel pattern. And then on the 18th I think it's afternoon for Eastern time zone, the wreath will come out again. So I want to work on the wreath because I do really want to stay up to date with that one.
Yeah.
So next Christmas, I can unveil to you a beautiful pillow that is stitched. So my plan is tinsel, wreath, ta-da.
Ta-da.
Yeah.
Very
Good.
good. Erin, what are your plans for?
So I have every season coming up. That's my non-Christmas one that I picked.
Yeah.
That's for 2 days. This Christmas tree papita,
Oh, how cute is
Aw.
that?
It's really
Yeah.
nice.
right? That one's pretty small too. It's like 60 by something. I think I could maybe finish that. We'll see. And then this little guy from the
Yay.
frosted pumpkin.
You can definitely probably knock that out in 2 days. I hope.
I've definitely knocked out frosted pumpkin in 2 days. The Valentine's Day one, I can knock that out in a day, so I should be good.
Mhm. Mhm.
Yeah. That's awesome.
I'm excited.
Very nice.
My last week of recording, pretty much.
I know.
Aw. Are you sure
we
you don't want to
do?
do it every
More
day?
Erin videos.
No, I'm good. Not unless I had something to open. Like, if someone wants to give me an advent box every month.
Gladly. Yeah, no problem. I'll take that too.
Yeah.
Why not?
I am going to be switching gears on my 12 days of stitching. I was slated to do a new start tomorrow. I was going to do the polar bear abode by Lindy Stitches out of the PNPS magazine, and I'm going back to I'll Be Home for Christmas. So the snow globe owl from Wild Violet. I really want to knock that out in the next 2 days. And then I do have 2 more starts scheduled for the rest of this challenge before Christmas. I haven't decided yet if I'm going to do them or not. I'm getting really close to finishes on some of these projects, and I'd like to just bust them out before Christmas. But I may get a hankering to do a new start. So I'm going to leave it open. I have it on the calendar to do the new starts. I just don't know if I'm going to do that. Also, I just wanted to throw a real quick thing out there. If anybody is doing WhipGo, which is Jessie Marie Does Stuff on Flosstube, of course, the WhipGo 2020, which is a Facebook group, you have to join it. But WhipGo is a way to work on projects for 2021. And you do need to get your board organized, your WhipGo. It's like a bingo board. I'm not going to go into a lot of detail about it. Go watch Jessie Marie Does Stuff on Flosstube. She does a 30-minute tutorial about everything WhipGo. Join the group, it explains it. But I organized my WhipGo board today. So it's kind of fun, but every month just to give you a brief overview, she calls a number. So there's 25 squares with a free space. So I have some projects that are repeated, but mostly they are all just whips that I have in my stash. So every month she calls 2 numbers. So on the 27th of December, she will call the 2 numbers for January. And then you set your own goals for what you want to accomplish on those projects in that month. So if you want to do like 1,000 stitches, if you want to finish it, if you want to do like, if it's a HAID, you want to do a page finish, you set your own goals. But once you complete the goal, you cross off your square. Then the next month she calls 2 different numbers, and then you work on those. And then once you get a bingo, you select what you want your prize to be. So if you want to reward yourself with a new start or a project bag or buying a new pattern or going to a stitch store, you can do whatever you want. You can make it be whatever you want.
Oh.
And then she's also going to be doing like WhipGo weekends where you basically just commit to going to like a virtual like event, but you don't really like do anything. And then you are entered to win a gift card. So you can win a $50 gift card to the cross stitch store of your choice by the end of the year. So it's really not a prize. Like you're not really winning a prize. It's whatever prize you want and you buy it for yourself. But it's just a way to, because I think we all struggle with setting goals. So this is a way to set goals and try to complete them. And all of mine are whips because this year 2021 will be the year of whips, and I'm very excited about that. So again, I wanted to throw that out there because you do need to have your board ready to go by December 27th. So check out her video. All right, enough chatter. Let's get to giveaways. We had some giveaways. Erica.
So exciting. Okay, so we had 12 items that we were giving away. So I drew 12 people's names and assigned them a prize. So yay. So I'm going to say who wins it, and I'm going to say what their favorite moment was. I think it's important to know what people are into. Okay. One of the Frosted Pumpkin project bags will go to Lake Erie Stitcher Lori Turner.
Wow.
Yay! And Lori's favorite moment was our Friendsgiving episode. Ta-da! That's a theme. That's a theme.
Yeah, you're gonna hear that.
The second project bag goes to Steph Loves Stitches, and hers was also the Friendsgiving box. Yay!
Very nice.
Okay. Then the little needle minder with the coffee cup on it is going to Julie Kaufman.
Julie, my favorite.
Julie, listen. Julie's favorite moment keeps changing. She says that she loves Jody fabric, Erica's bags, Aaron's flossmas, and Kristen's pillows. So that's really nice. Thanks, Julie. Okay, the milk and cookies needle minder goes to Stitchy Aardvark.
Oh, yay.
Hey, whose favorite moment was the ghost in Aaron's house.
It was a hair.
It was a ghost. Then the snowman needle minder goes to Gwen K. Yay, Gwen.
Yay, Gwen.
Her favorite moment is everything.
Aww.
She loves the whip progress, finished projects, the FFOs, the creative ideas, and the sisterhood, which really makes me smile. So thanks, Gwen. Yay. Okay, then we had 7 patterns up for grabs. And so I picked one person for every pattern. Remember, this is all random. For the Happily Ever After pattern is Lisa Wanamaker. I'm sorry if I mispronounced your last name. Lisa, congratulations. Favorite moment was me not wanting to say the F word.
That's a good one. That's
She
a good
said,
pattern, too.
Yes, I'm really excited about this. She said she's German and she works on building sites, so she's exposed to a lot of swearing, maybe too much, and she found it very endearing. So thanks, Lisa. Very sweet of you. Oh, made me laugh. Okay, the pattern Once Upon a Time, the really big one, goes to Dory Patrick. Congratulations, Dory. Her favorite moment was the Friendsgiving video, and each time that we give of ourselves to each other.
Aww, I love that.
She said that we're like the younger version of her Stitch friends when they Zoom.
Aw, cute.
That's great.
Okay, next is the 12 Days of Christmas. That goes to Tabitha Carey. Congratulations, Tabitha. Her favorite moment was my reaction to the bag from the Frosted Pumpkin that Jody had arranged. And she said, truthfully, she loves seeing all of our reactions to the gifts that we received. Which was sweet.
I saw a couple people comment that their favorite moment was also when you received the Frosted Pumpkin bag. So
it was a great moment.
It was a great moment.
Okay. The next one, the Holly Jolly Santa Sampler, goes to none other than Marsha Cruz.
Marsha! Yay!
I love you, Marsha. And Marsha is the sweetest, and her favorite moment was when she found us during the time when she was driving back and forth from her home to Pittsburgh to be with her mother. And she said we made her happy in a very not happy time, and we still make her happy and we make her laugh. Thanks, Marsha.
Well, we love you, Marsha.
I love you, Marsha. So Marsha gets the Santa Sampler, which is awesome.
Yes.
The next pattern was the Cozy Gingerbread, like snow globe one, and that goes to Quiltma Sue Gooden.
Yeah.
Yay! And her,
Love-
yes, her favorite moment was every time the F-bomb gets dropped.
You're welcome.
And she said that when we were still at the coffee shop, and she doesn't remember who had the huge pegboard used to show how to stitch. That was Jody.
Jody.
That was
But
Jody.
yeah,
Yeah.
that was like
she's
OG.
been a fan for a long time.
Yeah.
Long
That's
time.
old school.
Yeah.
And then the Pen Pals Carrot Farm one with the little bunny in the barn goes to Courtney Bennett. Congratulations, Courtney.
Courtney.
She said, although recent, her favorite was also the Friendsgiving. She loved the love that we have for each other and the emotions that we were sharing. Super sweet.
That's sweet.
And last but certainly not least is the Pen Pals Pinata Party. That goes to Julie Long. Congratulations, Julie.
Oh,
Yay.
Julie.
And she said also Friendsgiving was her favorite. She loves to see the love that we have for each other, and she's really glad that she found us. She said some people binge Netflix. I binge Steel City Stitchers. She
That's
said,
so sweet.
in fact, she was almost late to work because she was so busy watching us.
That's
Like,
funny that
that's
she
your
got
job.
picked because I read that comment out loud to my husband. So I was like, we have fans. Listen to what she said.
Those are our winners. I'll comment on all of the comments in the other video, but I just need you to email me. Email steelcitystitchers@gmail.com. If you got one of the physical items, the Frosted Pumpkin will send that to you directly, so you can give me your information. I will pass it on to them. If you've got one of the patterns, that can be emailed, so you can just email me with your email information, and they'll email it to you.
A lot of
Pretty cool.
emailing back and forth.
Just email me all kinds of personal information, and then you'll get stuff. Does that sound good?
No. Careful.
I know, not. Okay, everybody be cool. So, okay.
Still the internet, Erica. Let's not forget.
I know, it's still the internet. Okay, the people that I mentioned, send me your email or your snail mail. Don't send me anything else. Strangers, do not send us anything, please.
We're already
Oh,
having
God.
comments from those. We're getting those weird comments that we keep having to delete. So come on.
Everybody be cool.
I want to be cool.
But wait, I have something really exciting to tell you. Please wait. Okay, so even if you didn't win something in the giveaway, I can still give you something exciting, and that is all of those patterns that I mentioned, those 7 patterns. If you want to buy one and use a code Stitch with Erica, you can save 20% on that pattern until the end of January. So,
Wow, the end of January.
yeah, until January
Moses.
31st, that's 20% on those 7 patterns.
Ooh.
Stitch with Erica.
This is crazy.
I know. They're super generous. I love it. So nice.
Oh my God.
So if you didn't win, that's cool, but you still kind of won because you got a little special deal. So
Yeah, and we won because we got to read your amazing comments. So win, win,
Yeah.
win for everybody.
Absolutely.
Oh my God, I can't. I have so many images in my head right
Stop. No. Erica. Shh.
oh god.
now. So off. Anywho, so congratulations to all of our winners. Oh my God, I gotta go take a breather. Thank you all for watching our episode tonight. We look forward to seeing you next week before Christmas. If you are celebrating Hanukkah, it's the end of Hanukkah, but happy Hanukkah to you and yours. And for all of our
I'll
friends
see you guys
celebrating.
tomorrow.
Oh yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Tune in.
You won't see Erin tomorrow, which I'm super sad about because I
I guess
vlog
you
every morning. But anyway, and I'm sad I don't have a gift to open tomorrow. I have nothing. I have nothing to look forward to tomorrow. I have to go to the eye doctor. Like, this is not good. This is not good. Anyways, we'll see you next week before Christmas for our regularly scheduled Flosstube video. Go check out Erin's video on her salt dough cross stitch ornaments. That's a handful. Look at it right there. It's super, super cute. If you need a last minute gift before the holidays, check it out. And yeah, we'll be back next week. Happy stitching, y'all. Stay safe, stay healthy, and we'll see you then. Bye.
Bye.